Hey guys, this is your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you an unboxing and review of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan Full Power Son Goku. So, before we get started on this one, just want to remind you I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. Once I reach that milestone, I'll be giving away one of these Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challengers. So, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so we reach that milestone quicker, and maybe this one will end up in your hands. But the figure we have in hand here, this one was released back in June of 2021 for $34.99. So this is one of those retail big box releases. So you were able to find these one at your local Target or Walmart or Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, stuff like that, which I always find cool. I always find it cool when I find Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts in the wild. I don't know about you, but for me, I don't know. Even if I already have the figure, I just love seeing them out in the wild. But anyways, a little history about the figure. The first Super Saiyan Goku was released back in January of 2010 for $40, which is this one. That one actually was more expensive than this one, and it included less. So it's cool that now it's cheaper and includes more. That's something rare you have nowadays with like S.H.Figuarts. But anyways, the next release didn't come till San Diego Comic-Con of the following year in 2011, and that was just an updated version to the original, just with some premium special paint, and that was also $40. And then lastly, the only one I feel is comparable to this one is the newest Tamashii Nation store exclusive, the Son Goku Super Saiyan C Fighters, which is this one right here, and that one costed $50 and was released in October of 2024. And then like the other Goku Super Saiyans, those are like the legendary Super Saiyan, which I don't feel is comparable to this one, or like the Awakening Super Saiyan, so I don't feel comfortable including them. But yeah, anyways, this one has been re-released and reissued a couple of times already, usually like once a year. It's actually, you're able to go into Premium Bandai right now and purchase this one for $35. So if you don't have it, go ahead. Usually I link Amazon, but Amazon doesn't currently have it in stock. Let's take a look at the packaging here. So we have, you know, the usual modern day Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. We have Goku here with his Kamehameha pose, a bunch of different poses here. The Toei Animation sticker is gold because I got this one in Tokyo, so it's an Asian figure. And then you have your small Tamashii Nations quality sticker, meaning it's a reissue. You know, on the side here, we have him screaming, doing his instant transmission. And then, of course, a random picture of either the foot or the hand. Today we get the hand. And then on the back here, we have all of these poses that you could do with the figure, which is pretty cool. On the side, we have the name. On top here, just the hair for some reason. On the bottom here, doing his martial arts pose that I like to call. So yeah, let's get this guy out of the box. So here we have the figure in the clamshell. As you can tell, it comes with quite a bit of accessories for a $34.99 figure. Nothing too special, but I do like the array of faces and hands that it includes with. Most of the plastic is taken up, which is always good to see. But yeah, this is how the clamshell looks in case you're interested in that. So we're back with the figure here out of the clamshell now. But before we get started, I want you to check out DBZSHFIGS.com. It's my website where I constantly update the list and complete archive of every single Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts that has ever come out. So make sure you check that out. Look through all the years, look through all the history of the line. But yeah, just wanted to plug that in. But here we have Goku in all his Super Saiyan glory. Of course, you'll have this plastic little tab that prevents the paint from spreading around and wearing off, but I always like to take it off, you know. And here we have our Goku. Pretty nice, pretty cool. You know, the gi is quite a bit of a light orange, which is, I don't know, a little different from stuff like the Super Saiyan Raised on Earth. You see that one is darker, as you could tell. So that's a nice little variation there. But yeah, as far as the accessories that it comes with, so here's the faceplate straight out of the box. It's just like a staring at you menacingly kind of face. And then it includes this screaming with the mouth open face, like an angry Goku. We have this just a straight up angry, grinning Goku. So those are like his fighting ones. And then he also comes with this one right here, which I know some people don't like, but honestly, I do like it because it does remind me of that Cell Saga illustration of Goku, like this one right here. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an artistic choice, but I don't mind it. And then other than that, the hands that it comes with are the usual closed fist hands. And then you get a instant transmission finger pointing hands for both hands, left and right. You get the open palm, like key blast effect hands. Pretty cool. You get, if you know me, you know what I like to call these, the martial arts hands. You know, so you get them in like a martial arts pose. And then lastly, it can't be Goku without his Kamehameha hands. So yeah, I mean, that's basically all you need, to be honest. I don't know what else you would need in terms of hands from a Goku. For me personally, maybe I would have liked another faceplate that's just like a happy or a laughing Goku, because I mean, I'm always reminded of, although it was filler, there was those episodes during the Cell Saga, like right before the Cell games, where they were just chilling at home, you know, letting time pass. I think it was Gohan's birthday as well, you know, so like a happy Goku face. I would have loved to see that. But anyways, we're gonna move over to, just in case this is your first S.H.Figuarts or you're not too familiar with them, I'm gonna show you how to change at least one of these hands. So I'm gonna try and put this martial arts hand. So what you do, and it might be a little scary if you've never done it before, but you're gonna kind of like pull on the hand and it's gonna come off the peg here. And then you get the hand that you want, and basically you pop it in there. And there you go. It's basically all there is to it. And then as for the hand, as for the face, usually your figures, the top of the hair will be able to come off just like that. And then you're able to squeeze out that faceplate. Come on. There you go. And you're left with this. So the 4 different pegs here. And then you grab the face that you want to put on there. You put it in those initial pegs at the bottom. Take the hair you took off earlier. And then you put those on the pegs in the top. There you go. That's all there is to it. So now we're gonna go straight into the review. And first of all, we have articulation as usual. So we will start at the bottom here. We have the foot that's able to rotate a full 360. The toe is able to, it has an ankle rocker. So it's able to move side to side pretty smoothly. The foot is able to move up and down as well. And then the toe is able to bend up, not down. Actually, this one kind of is able to go a little down. I don't know why you would, but it's able to. So that's pretty neat. So for the knee, you're able to bend this much. You don't need any more than that, in my opinion. And then the leg is able to kick up this high, kick up this back. Side, not too much. It's a little bit of constraint here. And then you're able to actually twist the leg if you want it. Like that, which is always cool to have. And then at the waist, I'm always scared with these because this one doesn't seem like it wants to do a 360. It feels like it's gonna pop off, but you're able to, if you so desire to do it, you're able to rotate at the waist here 360. But I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna pop out right now. And then as for the ab crunch, you don't really have a lot. It goes way more back than it goes forward. Forward is basically just at a standing position. Backward, it's a little more. And then you're also able to rotate 360 up here or just side to side, which is pretty cool. And then we move over to the shoulder area here. So we're always gonna have this piece of clothing here that's on the waist, so you have to be able to maneuver it. But in order for it to look good, your range of motion is constricted, because if you go too high up, then it looks weird there. You see that? But yeah, the shoulder's able to move this high up, this much to the side, you know, just keep moving it around, 360. And then at the bicep, you're able to rotate 360. And then at the elbow, bends up this much, which is quite a bit, to be honest. And then the wrist, 360. And the hand, you are able to, let me see. If you have like a fist, you're able to move it side to side. With this one, it's a little harder, you know. It doesn't move too much. With this, oh, actually, yeah, a lot. And then we move over to the head. The head moves 360. He's able to look down quite a bit. And then up, he's actually able to look up, which, I mean, if you've seen many of these reviews, not a whole lot of figures are able to look up. So that's pretty much it for the articulation that we have on the figure. So like I said, honestly, it's pretty good. And I would say it's more than standard in my opinion, but I wouldn't be able to give it a 5 because there's nothing that's like really notable or like an exception. But if I were to give points, this one would definitely be like a 4.5. But since I don't, I'm gonna give it a 4. Next up, we move over to accuracy, and I'm gonna put this picture right here. And in that one, it's basically from the anime, and he's standing next to Trunks. The only thing that I'm noticing that might be a little off is the color of the gi, to be honest. Like, it looks a lot darker on that picture than it does on the figure. But if you look at other examples, like this one, with Cell, the gi does look lighter, and that's because of his Super Saiyan aura. But I don't know, the gi's throwing me off a little bit. I feel like it should be darker, like the Super Saiyan raised on Earth Goku. So I'm gonna give it a 4 for accuracy. Next up, we move to price to plastic ratio. And as always, this is how much plastic you get for the price you pay. So $35, pretty basic. That's the lowest entry point to any of these figures. And as a reminder, you do get 3 extra faces, and you get 4 extra pair of hands. So honestly, I feel like that's pretty standard for a $34.99 figure nowadays. So for me, that's 4 because it doesn't do anything extra. It does exactly what it's supposed to. So 4 for that. It's pretty good. Next up, we move over to scale, which should be easy, like I always say, since our body of reference, it's always our boy Saiyan raised on Earth Goku. So theory, they should be the same height. And might be a little taller, honestly. No. Let's see. I mean, honestly, I do feel like he's a little taller, but then again, with Saiyan raised on Earth Goku, it's harder to get more close to legs. You see how this one is very close and this one's farther apart. So I think that's what's making the difference here. So for me, it's gonna be a 5. I mean, hopefully they don't get that wrong, right? And then lastly, we have shelf presence. So this is how cool this figure looks on your shelf, how it ranks. And of course, like I always say, this one's the more biased one because I may like something on my shelf that you don't personally like. And likewise, you may like something on your shelf that I don't like. Maybe you like cute figures. Maybe you like cool looking figures. You like menacing looking figures. For me, this one is just all right. There's nothing too special about it. Like, if you have the accessory kit, which I don't factor into when I do these reviews because you have to buy something extra for it. But if you do have the accessory kit, then it looks way better. And if you have the Super Saiyan aura piece, it looks way better. But since he doesn't come with any of those things, I'm gonna give it a 3. So Super Saiyan Son Goku Fullpower gets a cumulative score of 4 out of 5. Just pretty good, pretty high up there. It's a figure that I do really recommend if you don't have one, if you don't have a Super Saiyan Goku. But however, if you only ever want one Super Saiyan Goku, like out of any that you could get, always go with Legendary Super Saiyan Goku. That one's always going to be my recommendation. But Like I said in the beginning, I consider them different figures. So if you want just like a regular base Super Saiyan Goku, this one is really good. So I just wanted to show you very quickly how different your posting of the figure can look on your shelf if you just get something simple like the Tamashii Nation's Yellow Effect Aura piece, which is basically, I mean, in layman's terms, is like a Super Saiyan effect piece. But yeah, it could literally transform the way you post your figures. If you don't have one, I really suggest you pick one up. I'm gonna leave a link to Amazon in the description if you want to pick that up. But yeah, it just makes your figures come to life. Like this took me like 30 seconds and it just made the figure look way better. But I'm sure you guys are way more creative than me. You could come up with a bunch of different poses than I have. But other than that, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Stay in tune for the next episode. Please subscribe and have a wonderful rest of your day.